Hey Joe, how's SpongeBob staying at your vacation home?
I don't know, it's been a week. Nothing terrible has happened. I am surprised with how polite he is to me.
I think that since you are letting him stay at your place, he's more lenient.
Makes sense, but he's been going through my stuff lately.
Did you give him any housing rules?
I kind of just handed him the keys and told him to enjoy his stay.
Obama, we need to talk.
Can it wait?
No, you annoying black asshole.
Donald? What the hell?
Ever since I was forced to put SpongeBob on the charity program, he's been causing problems and I am losing my mind.
Don, I told you that I hired people to take care of him for you. What's happening?
He keeps asking for handouts. He keeps asking for more food and won't stop bugging my cleaning service.
Okay, I will talk to the hired people and set some rules.
Also, remember when you gave me a phone number to see a therapist to talk about my anger problems? It was a few days after the SpongeBob movies.
Oh yes, how is Jerry helping you?
Jerry? Are you sure? Because the moment he sat down, his hair tilted and I saw a book peeking out of his bag.
I am pretty sure it's Jerry.
Oh, okay. Does this Jerry character have a book called Life Code?
Oh, that sounds familiar. Shit, I could have sworn I gave you Jerry's number. Look here, it's another therapist to help you with your anger problems.
Obama, can I get back to what I was saying?
Oh yeah, what was SpongeBob doing?
I drove over to the vacation home to check on him and I caught him going through my secret stash.
So that's where you put your white snow stash in your second home?
Oh, that's locked in my basement. He found my stash of cartoon plush characters and action figures. I saw him walking out to the trash can and I quickly grabbed it from him.
Did you hit him, slap him, spit on him? What did you do?
I did none of that. I don't resort to violence like you do, Dawn.
Joe, you have to learn to be assertive and take charge of people. Stop being a bitch, otherwise SpongeBob will walk all over you.
I guess so.
Donald, stop trying to get him into more trouble. We don't need a dollar store version of you. He's trying to dodge a bullet from paying him back.
That must be one slow bullet then. Joe, you may have managed to accomplish something in life.
I have?
Yes, you proved that you're faster than bullets.
Okay. Thanks, I think.
What cartoon characters were they that were in the bag?
Oh, I got far more than one bag. I have here about 20 bags.
Joe, what in the love of hell did you do to have that many? What are in those bags?
They're my collection of Hanna Barbera characters I collected during the 50s throughout the 80s.
Oh, I remember when Hanna Barbera cartoons were popular. Such a great thing to watch on a Saturday.
Those were the days. I may have been in my middle age at the time, but collecting them was my hobby.
So back then you had a life? I am shocked.
I was also good looking, too. Anyway, can you two help me go through them?
What do I look like? A fat, sweaty nerd who can't get laid? I am way above anything than going through a trash bag full of those.
Donald will at least help him with one bag.
Fine, whatever. How many characters do you even have, Joe?
1, 2, 3. About 1,729.
Joe, what in the love of fucking hell? How did you manage to make that much time to collect that many? Obama, is that really how many Hanna Barbera characters there are?
Let me see. Yup, it says here on the Hanna Barbera wiki, it's exactly that many.
Can you guys help me? This trash bag is full of iconic ones. At least I think.
How should we keep track of these things, you wasted old man of a dork?
Let's rank them.
Oh, that's a great idea. We can rank them all trash and toss them all out.
Donald.
What? He's got 20 fucking trash bags of these Barbera merchandises.
Well, I have an idea for you, Joe. First things first, are there any you want to keep?
Well, yeah, of course, Obama. A lot of these I hold dear.
Well, it's spring season. Maybe spring cleaning may help you out.
No, we're not throwing all of them away.
Yes, we are, you filthy hermit rat.
Guys, no Joey. I am saying we should go through some, see what you should keep and what you should toss.
But Obama, I have been collecting these almost 50 years.
I know, but there has to be some characters that may be useless to where you have no fond memories of.
I didn't know he could have any memories at all.
Well, I guess there may be some characters I may not care for anymore.
Exactly. So let's do this. Every character you pull out will rank based on how essentially and memorable they were. If they were pointless and were just there for show, then we'd rank it F or trash. However, if you don't care at all but feel like someone else may like it, we'll rank it D or give it away. Now, if you see value and want to sell it, which let's face it, you need money, then we'll rank it C or sell. Now, if you don't want to give them away and want to keep them, we'll put them back in 3 different places: your basement for personal value, front shelf for memory value, and your main house for how iconic and truly memorable the characters really are. You got that?
I think so.
Jesus Christ, Barack, what the hell kind of explanation is that? Just use letters, especially for Sleepy Joe over here.
Fine. Let me show you too what I mean.
Oh, okay. I see now.
Do you though?
Barack, you know I do better with pictures. My memory comes to me more.
Of course it does. You need pictures considering your mind functions like a 2-year-old, you dingus.
At least I don't need help lifting my food with my utensils. Your hands may be small, but damn, those sausage fingers can't hold a fork for the life of you.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. The other day I saw Jill helping you lift your arm to place your hand on a stair rail. Your frail ass is getting there faster than you know it.
Shut it, you two. Anyway, Joe, are you ready to go through bag number 1?
Sure, it's going to be great to go back in time to look back on these characters.
All right, what's first in line?
What the hell? Who are all these characters? Are we seriously ranking all of them?
We'll probably speed run several of these that no one even knows or cares.
We'll try to do as many as we can, but let's get right into it.
Okay, let me rummage through the bag here. Ooh, Yogi Bear. Oh, and Boo Boo. Oh, I remember so fondly of these two. I remember when Yogi first came out in '58.
Look at that, bro. Can remember that far back, but can't remember his speeches. What a surprise.
Come on, man. Didn't you grow up watching him?
I am not going to lie. I remember when I was 12, I was having my cereal with my gold-plated spoon and bowl on a Saturday morning. I was pretty excited when Yogi was announced. I was a bit of a fan.
Aw, how cute. Joe and Donald are reminiscing together.
Shut up, Obama. Don't mix up memories with bonding together. I still hate you, Joe.
It is a nice change of pace to finally bond over something we like.
Whatever.
What did you see in Yogi?
He's very smart and clever with all the contraptions he would make to try to steal people's picnics. As his saying goes, I am smarter than the average bear. Put him in S tier.
I am not going to lie. While he was a sneaky son of a bitch, he always tried his best to trick the ranger to get food.
Maybe you two are relatable. You both love food, are very smart, and know how to trick many people into loving you.
Okay, Joe, one is not like the other, you sleazy fuck.
Is that you not being smart? Tell me, how are those gas prices going?
Shut the fuck up! I am handling that situation. Sure, the prices may stay like this even before midterms, but I am looking for alternatives.
Yeah, okay. Did that stop gas prices from going up?
No, but...
You literally said...
Guys, we shouldn't be discussing this topic. Avoid anything political related. Can we get back to ranking these characters?
Yeah, so let's put my Yogi Bear plush in S tier. I'll put it in my main house. Boo Boo needs to be with him. He's a reliable sidekick to Yogi.
I love him for how supportive he is towards Yogi. No matter what scenario he gets them in, Boo Boo is always finding ways to make things work.
Okay, I will put those two over there. But yes, Boo Boo and S tier. Can we agree, though, that Boo Boo looks so adorable in the live-action movie?
Joe, that movie was fucking terrible.
I didn't mind it, but it had typical writing and the most stereotypical villain for any kid's film.
But...
Move on. Who's next?
Ooh, my favorite Mystery Machine toy? Oh, and the gang. I remember so much playing with the Mystery Machine. I would always line up my toy cars alongside the Mystery Machine.
Oh, I remember doing that with my Matchbox cars back when I was a young man. Who hasn't done that when they were young and collected cars?
I could go on all day about my memories. We have to put it in my main home.
Shut up, Joe. The pothead Volkswagen knockoff isn't a character.
Screw you, you're fat tangerine. This is going in main home tier?
Joe!
Donald, just let him do it. After all, we're ranking his stuff. However, Joe, you can't just talk about your memories with the characters. You have to explain who they are and what benefits they provide.
Oh yeah, fine. But if I come across anything else that's not a character, can I personally rank it?
Of course, Joey. Just remember, Donald and I must share our opinions on these characters too.
Deal.
Wow, Obama, you're not supporting yourself on whether or not your wife is a man. Clearly, you love to kiss men's asses all the time. What's next? Give Sleepy Joe a back rub and read him a bedtime story?
Shut up, Donald. What can you say about the gang, Joe?
Well, Shaggy and Scooby are more iconic than any duo in history.
That's debatable.
Shaggy and Scooby may be scared of everything, but amongst all odds, they always find ways to trick the villains during those montages. They were always my favorite characters during the show. Main home tier.
What about Fred? He's smarter and braver than those two weaklings.
I didn't care for him too much. I did like the traps he would set up.
Look, he may not be as iconic as Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but he did bring importance to the gang. Put it on the front shelf at least.
I agree. Can we put Daphne there too? Sure, she may have been the damsel, but it would happen too frequently and was boring for the most part. She was useful when being caught, mostly.
If you're saying all this, why is she in front shelf tier?
Joe, why do I see some white crusts on her? It looks like the arm can't move properly.
I kind of had a thing for her when I was a teen.
And with that, she belongs in basement tier.
Me too, but not for what Joe did to her.
I am going to put Velma in basement tier too. She was okay, but Hollywood makes her look too hot. The cartoons don't do much justice except for the What's New Scooby-Doo series, if the audience knows where I am getting at.
That's a bit gross, dude.
She was kind of hot in that series.
You two both know the gang are teens, right?
Never mind.
Thought so. Joe?
Christ, you're such a degenerate. I sadly agree, though. She may be benefiting for interrogating villains and suspects, but that's it. Just throw her in the basement. At least she's not as bad as that Velma from that dumbass show, Velma.
Don't mention that. I was happy when the show got canceled.
Still a blessing to hear that. Joe, give me the bag. I want to find one.
Of course.
Joe, what the hell is wrong with some of these? Why are some of these toys and plush so sticky and gross looking? Is that ice cream I smell?
I used to snack a lot when I played with them.
This is disgusting. You're like a 5-year-old who doesn't know how to eat properly.
You have to learn to take care of your toys better, Joe.
Finally, what the hell? Who are these 5?
Oh, that's Johnny Quest. I don't really remember much. I mostly loved seeing the new worlds and monsters they came across.
I didn't care too much about the 5 main characters. Dr. Benton would have to be my favorite, but I felt like everyone else here are mid.
I didn't mind Race Bandit. He was loyal and helpful toward Johnny.
I have never seen this show, but the villains I am seeing look pretty good. However, Joe, why do you have dolls and no action figures?
They're not dolls.
They look like toys that Robot Chicken would use.
Regardless of what Joe has, what do we say, guys?
Well, I haven't heard anything about that dog thing, so...
Oh yeah, that's Bandit. I didn't care for him at all. Sure, he's cute, but I will trash that one. The Indian guy Hadji, he's pretty beneficial for what he can do. He tends to be safe, but has powers.
Oh, powers? Like what?
Levitation and hypnotism, so he's beneficial. Although, while fine, I just didn't care for him too much. Put Hadji in the basement and Johnny in cell tier.
Of course you put Haji in the basement. Is that where the other children are at?
Shut up, Donald. I am not sharing anything.
Obama, why do we hang out with a man who never denies anything?
Anyway, I think Brenton deserves the front shelf and Race also in the basement.
I feel uncomfortable putting a grown man in the basement with a kid. Move on, Joe, before I second think this tier list.
Also, mix it up, Joe. These characters we ranked were all from their shows collectively. Spread it out a little.
Okay? Let's see here. Oh, Penelope Pitstop. Oh, God, I can't tell you how much I love her. This one isn't mine, technically.
Did you never give it back to a friend back then or forgot to like usual?
Well, it was my girlfriend's at the time. She was a fan of her 2 shows. The moment I saw her doll, I had a 3D printed copy of her somewhere, but I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, Penelope became my cartoon crush because of how sweet and kind she is.
I remember watching the show Wacky Races. That was my favorite show back in the 70s. I loved the hell out of it, but I always hated her in the show. However, while I hated her talking about her as a character, she's a decent woman. I sometimes have Melania dress up as Penelope, and I dress up as that mob boss guy. We haven't done it in a long time, but now talking about it, I may do that tonight. So, in Joe's favor, she's S tier.
She's pretty chill. I barely remember her spinoff, but she is a lovely woman. If I didn't have Michelle and Penelope was real, I would definitely treat her right.
I would just smash.
Not gonna lie, I would smash too. Maybe there's a reason why I lost that 3D printed figure somewhere.
It might be under your bed. I used to have some figures from those anime conventions. I would hide them from Melania, but when she's not in the room, I give myself some time for the characters to jerk it.
Dear God, guys, this isn't a smash or pass tier list. Christ, this is not how I wanted you two to bond. Joe, for the love of God, put it in main home tier and move on.
Okay? George Jetson. I liked him. He was such a loving father.
Didn't he get fired like a lot? You would fit right in.
How would he fit right in?
Look at him, Obama. He's old, demented, perverted. What else is there to say? Hell, I think his retirement home would fire him.
I was pretty beloved with my jobs. I guess you would be the hot-headed boss of his then?
I absolutely would be. People like George's boss know how to do business work. He doesn't take shit from anyone. However, he needs to read my #1 bestseller, Art of the Deal. He seems not to be able to hold his emotions in and begs for George to come back. Joe, toss George aside and bring his boss in.
I actually don't have him in this collection. I never liked him. He was mean to my Georgie.
Georgie?
Joe, stop being a pansy. Put George in trash. He's a piece of shit husband. In the show, he lets his wife take his whole wallet from time to time.
I don't think your opinion is valid here.
Do you have some kind of grudge against George?
No, I just don't like his lifestyle.
Well, I think he's a loving father and husband. He's basically everyone else trying to make it through life and whatnot.
I remember when I had jobs and girlfriends from time to time before Jill, I had some terrible bosses.
Everyone goes through it. Anyway, put George in front shelf.
Yes, I like that placement. Okay, next is, oh yay. It's my big collection of all the random Smurfs.
Are you serious? Bro, you have 3 bags of a shit ton of Smurfs. What the hell, Joe?
Also, where's Smurfette and Papa Smurf?
Those two I remember more fondly, so I remember getting them in plush.
Okay, that may answer Obama's question, but what about mine? Why the hell do you have so many little figurines of Smurfs?
Oh, I treated them like Clone Wars troopers. I had a whole collection to make an army to fight off against the Snorks. The image on the screen is just a small portion of what I have compared to how much I have currently.
The what?
Oh yeah, here they are.
Wow, you really have a ton.
Yep, Hunter and I used to create battles together.
Throw them away.
What?
No human being should have this much.
That's subjective. I love these guys.
Doesn't matter. Throw them away or sell them.
Wait, hold on. There's nothing much we can say about these two groups. Smurfs are more well-known than Snorks. What do you want to do, Joe?
How about I put all these Smurfs in the basement? I don't remember much from Snorks, so I will just give them away. I am sure someone might like them.
Fair enough. Many people have talked about Smurfs more than the Snorks. They have had many films, and each Smurf are based on hobbies, emotions, and I think personalities.
As much as I hate this amount of Smurfs Joe has, I agree. I remember many Smurfs I loved, like that one Smurf that gave presents that would explode. If you think about it, he felt more like Bomber Smurf.
Donald?
What the hell, man?
What? What did I say?
You can't be saying things like that.
Oh, boo-hoo, cry about it, you two. I am being something called creative. Ever heard of that? This Smurf may be your best friend, you drone striker.
Shut the fuck up, Donald. I made my decisions in the past, and I was not happy with many things I did during my presidency. This here is different. You're turning an innocent character into something offensive.
Fine, then how about terrorist Smurf?
That is not better at all.
Donald, you need to be careful with what you say.
Oh, so it's fine when people make Twin Tower jokes and JFK jokes, but when I say one word that isn't geared towards anyone, I get yelled at? What kind of bullshit is that?
It doesn't matter if you make drone strike jokes since everyone does, especially since I am in here, but
who cares? Robot Chicken are infamous for making these characters do the absolute worst. They literally put their skits on national television.
times were different back then.
They're still around today, you moron?
Whatever, thanks for ruining the Smurfs.
Does it even matter? Half of our audience don't even know a few characters we already listed. Who the fuck even knows who Johnny Quest is or Penelope Pitstop? The modern generation are either too young to know any of these or completely forgot them. Why the fuck are we even helping Joe go through his crap?
Well, I was feeling hungry for today's tier list, but Joe needed help, so that will have to be next week's list. Besides, several of our audiences have made so many suggestions lately, two of which wanted to see us rank Hanna Barbera characters, so they must be cartoon fanatics.
We see many of you making suggestions and we love it, many of which are movies, but we need time to watch the suggested films.
Someone suggested John Wick films. We should be doing that instead of this.
We need to find time to watch those to get a refresher. Anyway, Joe, try finding a character that is a bit obscure if you can.
Okay, I'll try. I think I can do one more. I am getting kind of sleepy.
Oh, is going through your childhood wearing you out?
Oh, Secret Squirrel. I don't remember him too much, but he was decent.
Isn't he like some kind of James Bond parody or something?
I don't know, but he did get a reboot called Super Secret Squirrel.
Oh yes, the term super is one of the most deceptive words anyone could come up with. Super NES, Super Mario, Superman, what's next? Super America? Actually, that last one sounded good. I should trademark that one.
Secret Squirrel was decent. However, he felt like a generic spy, though. I did like how he would always enter the office in a creative manner to get briefed for his next mission.
Oh, I remember now. Yes, he is basically a parody of James Bond. One of his villains is Yellow Pinky. It's a reference to Goldfinger. Such a banger. I loved watching the many episodes of the show. Honestly, I loved the squirrel. He was cute and entertaining.
What do you give him?
Not too fondly remembered, but I did like his episodes. I'll give him front shelf tier. All right? I think that's all for this bag.
Oh, finally, we're done with this train wreck.
I found it to be fun and reminiscent. I remember many of these characters from back in the day.
Okay, guys, who's ready for bag number 2?
Sorry, Joe, but we need to call it. We will get back to helping you.
Oh, but I have more iconic characters in this bag.
I don't think anyone would give a shit about it, Joe.
Shut it down. Anyway, we finished up with bag number 1. We won't rank every single character since most of them are nothings. However, there are plenty of well-known characters we may have missed and other obscure no one may have known about that Joe wanted to share.
We will make a part 2 eventually, hopefully soon. I really want to go through more bags to relive my glory days.
We hope you all enjoyed this video, especially to the 2 viewers who suggested this. We all hope everyone learned something important from this.
And that is?
Don't be a damn hoarder, Joe, over here.
Anyway, our creator wanted to step out of his comfort zone for movies and try something that he didn't grow up with as a child. We all did our research and tried to do our best to...
Barack, stop kissing ass. Just fucking end it. You are dragging this video. Is this how you and Manshell are in bed?
Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.
Was that so hard?